That's just incredible
Oh,
cueing.
come on, stop it. I mean, that's just... They are one of the hardest shots. When they're absolutely bolt straight and you're not using a cushion, I mean, that is just fabulous to hit that as pure as that from that distance.
Take a bow, that's all I can say. Especially after the last shot he played, he missed an easy red into the left middle that he could have potted with his eyes shut.
8.
It just shows you this game. You let your concentration slip. You can miss anything.
Nine.
And long pot successes, 90% from Shaun, which is just phenomenally high. I can think of 5 or 6 that have just been out of this world. The one in this frame is right up there. So his long game is in seriously good form. This is just, well, exemplary cueing. You cannot hit it any better than that.
That's actually very unlucky. It was a brilliant shot.
30.
Look at that choice of 2 reds. I think there's 2 available to right corner. I don't know if he's got one to the right middle. Just having a close look now, but a great effort. What a positional shot.
Yeah, that's tight. It looks like there's loads of room past that pink. It's only because where the camera is, the little camera angle we showed you, going past that pink is very tight. Well played.
14. Nineteen.
Don't quite know what angle he's got on this red, but that pack is actually lovely to split. If you could get on the black and play a screw shot into the pack with pace, you know, more or less screw out and promote a red towards the corner. And you can't do it off that angle. That wouldn't be the worst pack to go into with a deep screw shot. Obviously had a little too much angle there to be able to hold that cue ball. So I think the bottom red is potable. Yeah, you can see it is. Well, he could get an angle out of it. And there you go, that's the shot I was on about. But you can't play that unless you've got great cue action
27.
and plenty of cue power. That's as much as he could have got out of that shot. What a chance he's created for himself here.
Twenty-eight. Thirty-one.
So just this mid-range red just to land perfectly on the black, and you would think such a good chance, and certainly the way he's been playing, Very good chance to take the frame.
$32.
You like that one again? Just into the cue ball a little bit too much.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem potting this and stunning across for the red that's just above and to the left of the black, to the same pocket. But definitely trickier than he wanted. Yeah, it's amazing.
Shaun Murphy, 32.
It's not really the miss. Okay, the miss causes you to end the break, but it's always the shot before, isn't it? The careless positional shot. Everything looks so easy. For all the great stuff that Shaun Murphy's produced tonight, it's, well, if Mark goes on to win this frame, it's two glaring misses. It's going to cost him 2 frames.
Yeah, the shot before on the red to get on the pink, it's almost like he's hitting it so good. He's just got that much, that much work on the cue ball. Played to bring it back, well, 3 or 4 inches less than what he did.
Well, if he was playing that normally, that would have been a great positional shot, but playing it the
Seven.
underarm way, absolutely perfect on this red. Well, in saying that, he's not sure about it. I'm sure this is already played for. Maybe I just squeeze the cue ball a little bit with some left-hand side to pot that, I think.
$15. $16.
This is where you always thought Mark was in a different league when it comes to those frames where you shouldn't win them. An absolute master at nicking frames off you and making you feel every bit of pain for not taking your own opportunities.
23.
Don't get me wrong, you're all-round top-class player whenever, but pinching frames on you, he's very, very adept at it.
He takes this red to the right corner. He's obviously can't avoid the cannon on the pink. So obviously that makes position not guaranteed. So he's leaving that red alone.
$24.
So the red to the right of the pink is obviously available. I'm not sure what else is. Possibly the red to the right of the 4 goes to right middle. So the angle he's got on the red. Up for the blue. Looking for an
13.
angle on the blue to bring open these last 4 reds.
32.
The angle's good enough, so key shot coming up in this frame.
Yeah, this is the one, if you can get this right. Just looking at the angle, but he's got a lot in it. I don't know whether he can play the run through and come off 2 cushions into the back of that pack, or it's a stun down into them with a bit of force.
I mean, he's got a red.
37.
The angle in the blue he could maybe have just done with an extra inch roll in the cue ball. Had to force it slightly. And again, you'd expect him to pot the red, but position not guaranteed, not straightforward. This could be end of break. Because where the yellow is, it's very, and where the blue is actually, it's very difficult to pot the pink and get in and out of bulk. I'm surely not taking the black on.
Wow. This is some shot. He takes this on. I mean, Shaun Murphy's black in the last frame was incredible, but...
Well, it's 4-2 if he misses.
Oh,
It's 4-2 if he misses.
absolutely. No, cannot be the right shot. I was just wondering there whether there was a gap between blue and yellow, off the pink, whether he could avoid the cannon, but it looks a little bit tight, doesn't it? Does look like he's going to cannon the blue. It's the only shot I could see. If he could just get past that blue, he might be able to get down, but the way he's lining up and digging down, don't know whether he can avoid the cannon. And he couldn't.
$44.
Mind you, probably just the way it's going tonight, probably just get down and knock this straight in and clear up. Okay, make a liar out of me, Mark. You knock it in and play a snooker instead.
Mark Williams, 45.
Fabulous break.
Yeah, it's the kind of red you sit in your chair, you just know he's going to pot. Thankfully, didn't land on a colour, but no problem hitting a red for Shaun, but can he get this safe? Not sure if he can even have two cushions get to the left-hand edge of the red, to the left of the table, to bring the cue ball back up to bulk. This just could be a hit and hope.
I think that's exactly what it is. 100 mile an hour. Just make sure you contact the red, and the rest is in the lap of the gods. Yeah, I had to play it harder than that. Couldn't see any way he was getting down. I mean, he's played it trying to get a thin clip, but I'd have to hit it harder and just hope. But Mark had him in all sorts of trouble there, so can't really be too critical. So it's going to be two pretty costly mistakes from Shaun Murphy. Has turned it from 3-1 into looking very much like 3-3.
Nine.
Bit of a strange shot
13.
from Mark there to overhit that. No real reason he should have been doing that. Obviously you'd expect him to knock the yellow in, but should have been right behind it.
Yeah, the problem is where he left it. It wasn't a difficult pot, but it was actually quite tricky. Take a nice position on the green. So yeah, very careless shot off the brown there. Green's still very potable, obviously, to the yellow pocket. Trying to pick out the pot and point. Did so successfully.
18.
So good performance this from Mark Williams, but we always say when you're behind in a match you need a little bit of help from your opponent to get back into it, and he has done with those two misses that Shaun Murphy's made in the fifth frame and this frame.
22. $27. Mark Williams, 27 and different.
Good enough. Mark Williams completes the comeback within the first two frames.